Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in today's video, I wanted to elaborate a bit more on one of the predictions that I made in my 2020 predictions video. And it was about Verizon cutting back on their funding for coverage expansion and dedicating more of the capital expenditure towards market-based performance. So they want to get rid of the congestion and they want to increase performance, just period. That includes their fiber rollout with one fiber. They want to get more 5G millimeter wave spectrum in markets, and they want to add more towers for more reliability on the service. Now, the reason I say that they do that is because in 2019, 77% of total revenue came from wireless. That is huge. That is big. They really don't have any much diversity in the business. They do have wireline and they do have some media sections with FiOS, but they really depend on wireless a lot. And the numbers show 77% of the total revenue came from wireless. So they can't really afford to lose customers in big droves. They can't afford for churn to rise above 1% or even higher because of congestion. They just can't allow that to happen. I know it's been happening because they are spectrum starved. So the infrastructure and small cells that they want to roll out just isn't happening fast enough because of permit approvals and counties fighting against it. But if you are with Verizon and you're seeing the numbers that I'm showing you here, that 77% of the total revenue is wireless, you got to know that at some point the congestion is going to get fixed. No matter how they do it or how they have to do it, they'll get it done. Even if that means buying more spectrum, which, we got the C-band, the CBRS coming up. If they get the small cells approved in some counties and cities, they're going to roll those out. They're just going to do and spend whatever it takes to get the network going in the right direction. And they just have to, based on the fact that 77% of total revenue is coming from wireless. That means they have the network perception that they have the better network and larger 4G LTE network, that they have that mind share based on the fact that such high percentage of total revenue is coming from wireless. Now with AT&T, they don't make all of their revenue from wireless. They have other businesses that they have to tend to. They got the DirecTV, they got wireline. They're rolling out a ton of fiber. Then they got AT&T TV, they got HBO Max. They have other investments. So their focus is all over the place. Verizon is going to focus on one thing, and that's wireless, because 77% of that money is coming from there. So in other words, they have no choice but to focus on that. So I just wanted to, again, just briefly give you guys more context on that. And let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. I know a lot of you are experiencing congestion, but with Verizon, it's kind of just a matter of time at this point because of so much money is coming from wireless and they don't want to lose any customers. So they will fix it in due time. It's going to take time. Some areas could take up to 2 years or more, but eventually they will get there. Do you have to stick around for Verizon and wait? No, there are other great options out there. There's a T-Mobile out there that potentially could merge with Sprint. There's AT&T that has a lot more spectrum readily available now, that we don't have to wait until they can get CBRS cleared and then roll it out. But with Verizon, they chose to wait. They chose the approach of, we know when to build and when to buy. They've been building. They definitely have been building. The network is large. They have, gained a whole bunch of density over the years. But now it's time to buy. They have to buy more spectrum. They're working on getting more AWS-3. They're going to spend in the CBRS spectrum auction. They're going to spend on C-band. And I'm predicting they're going to spend on any other low band or mid band that comes due in the future from the FCC. And then, of course, they're also spending more on millimeter wave as well. Not only the spectrum itself, but also the 5G nodes that they're rolling out. They're doing so at a pretty fast pace, some would say. So I just wanted to make this brief video, wishing you guys a happy new year tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great 2020 to start off with. We're going to hear more about the merger, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to make more videos, more content for you guys. I'm still tracking upgrades and all that stuff, so we're going to have an interesting 2020. We've all been at this since 2016, so we are going on our 4-year anniversary with the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload content like this. Also follow all of the Tech Life social media outlets for more updates. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.